Yeah. Yo, 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 yo. LVTs, the kings, we reign supreme. Smashing TCN's petty dream.
What's up, guys? This is ReyDeLaNoche covering in for Heck on a Alliance War video. I think I have war number 1 here against NY718. Heck is bringing a team of Spider-Man 2099, Agent Venom, and Bishop, and he's taking Path 8 in Section 1, Path 1 in Section 2, Node 37 Destroyer, and Node 46 Mangog. First up, this is Spider-Man 2099 versus Jack-O-Lantern, and this is a nothing fight. You just want to dex Jack's SP1s, keep your Wither up, throw SP2s. Really a nothing fight at all. So instead, I'll talk about this season. LVT has finally won War Champ. We've been chasing this for like 2 years now. A ton of podium finishes. Last season we had the lowest deaths, and this season it kind of all came together for us. And super proud, super happy to be a part of this team. And you'll be hearing from a lot of other voices in this video. So I think I'm up first with War 1, and then you'll get at least 7 or 8 more people here to join me. So here we go into fight number 2, Spider-Man 2099 versus Wong on Node 17. Wong is tactic, but Spider-Man 2099 is buff immune, so even though he's not a tactic attacker, it's a perfectly viable fight. Spidey 2099 saw a lot of bans across the 2 seasons of Decay. He's super strong. He can cover a lot of ground because he can just hit block. He's got a bunch of different playstyles. Basically, as long as you keep that Wither up from the anti-Venom synergy, then you're going to be doing good damage. I'm not a big Spider-Man 2099 player. I think I have a rank 4 6-star, but we just have people who love him more and are going to take this fight, so I've never really invested into him, but super cool. His animations look awesome, and he's got awesome coverage on the map. Alright, moving into Section 2. We've got Path number 1. First up is Bishop versus Black Panther Civil War on Node 19. Heck does not have any more Bishop fights through the rest of the war, so we don't have to worry about any sort of ramp or anything finishing at any amount of power. But we're just gonna get up to Special 2, throw a big Special 2, and hope for some crits. So there's the SP2 here. 1 crit at the end, but that incidental kill. Nice and fast. And then next up, we have Spider-Man 2099 versus Photon on Node 28. Second fight on Path 1. Again, Spider-Man 29 has a bunch of different playstyles, and this is kind of where you can see that, where you can just hit block. Don't want to give Photon a ton of light, and don't want to give her a ton of power in a lot of matchups, so we can just hit block, apply the ruptures, watch them explode when she gets to SP1. Make sure we're dexing, even though we don't get the dex buff, just to pause our debuffs. I'm not a big fan of fighting Photon, especially if you don't have like a very specific counter, but Spider-Man 2099 works great. One more hit should push her over again. See another explosion. Boom. Rupture burst. So here she's in Pure of Light, and you can actually dex her specials with Spider-Man 2099 too, which is crazy. So Pure Light's gone. Danger's mostly gone. We can hit her directly here if we need to. Oh. Intercept going on, no big deal. And then drop a big SP2 for the kill. And Photon is down. Alright, path fights are done. On to the minis. Heck has Node 37 Destroyer. Once again, Spider-Man 2099. He's done like 3 fights with him already and hasn't needed to heal or anything. So first little health pod in. And again, you know, he's got different playstyles, and you can do a pretty wide range. So you'll see another one here with the parry heavy playstyle. Basically, you just need to get a reparry or dex his heavy here because of the unstoppable. Keep that wither paused. But when we do get the repair, you throw the heavy. Apply that exhaustion. A destroyer, typically you want to be dexing the SP2s. I think it's not as big a deal here, just because we're not feeding him a ton of power. So if he throws SP1, as long as we can throw like 4 of them, it'd be alright. Nice big SP2, get the rupture burst. Just one more of those and this fight should be over. Just need to find that opening here. There's the heavy, SP2, and that's it. Alright, I've got one more fight here for you guys. Last fight for Heck This War is Spider-Man 2099 versus Mangog on node 46. Another great option for Mangog here. Wither will keep the power gain in control. We're never going to finish a 5-hit combo and just bait his SP1s or bait an SP2 when it's unblockable and just block it. So we'll PS1 here, get to our SP2 faster for the kill. And I think we go some pair heavies again here as well. Just get more debuffs up. But that Wither's keeping his power gain nice and slow, so he's not racing up to an SP2 like he likes to do. Watching his hatred charges, he's at 5, so he's got room for a couple more SP1s if needed. Get some block hits in. Refresh those withers, normal Spidey 2099 stuff. He's got 2 withers on now, so that power gain's actually negative, which is crazy. That hits 0, get a rupture burst. Power gain hits 0, get a rupture burst. This is a cool fight, man. It's super easy. Just totally in control once you get that second wither up. But that'll be it for me. 6 fights in War 1 for Heck, and an awesome season. Thanks, Heck.
BG3 from LVT, shadows on the rise. Enemies fall, can't handle our surprise. Blade sharp nights, dark they meet demise. Bitterness cut sweeter than their lies. Tequila shots pour, victories toast. Enemies laid low, we the host. Donuts on deck, ice and cold ghost. Crumbs over maps, made for the most. BG3 in the heat, battles begun. Enemies tremble, yeah they all run. Drinking tequila, victory's the fun. Donuts on the side, victory done. Shouts in the dark, nightmares we held. Muster scream echo, pivot to prevail. Enemies drench sorrow in the trail. BG3 stands proud, legends never fail. Hearts pounding, drums in the night. We bring storms, never lose sight. Enemies shatter in a flash of fright. Tequila spills, donuts delight. BG3 in the heat, battles begun. Enemies tremble, yeah they all run. Drinking tequila, victory's the fun. Donuts on the side, victory done. Donuts on the side, victory done. BG3 from LVT, shadows on the rise. Enemies fall, can't handle our surprise. Blade sharp nights, dark they meet demise. Bitterness cut sweeter than their lies. Tequila shots pour, victories toast. Enemies laid low, we the host. Donuts on deck, ice and cold ghost. Crumbs over maps, made for the most. BG3 in the heat, battles begun. Enemies tremble, yeah they all run. Drinking tequila, victory's the fun. Donuts on the side, victory done. Shouts in the dark, nightmares we held. Muster scream echo, pivot to prevail. Enemies drench sorrow in the trail. BG3 stands proud, legends never fail. Hearts pounding, drums in the night. We bring storms, never lose sight. Enemies shatter in a flash of fright. Tequila spills, donuts delight. BG3 in the heat, battles begun. Enemies tremble, yeah they all run. Drinking tequila, victory's the fun. Donuts on the side, victory done. BG3 in the heat, battles begun. Enemies tremble, yeah they all run. Drinking tequila, victory's the fun. Donuts on the side, victory done.
To the top, LVT's Dynasty can't be stopped. TCN went down, we reign supreme. Plat 3's your new nightmare, not just a dream. Victory's ours, let the banners wave. Celebrating hard, champ so brave. To Salty, to GT40, our cheers. NEFTI, NEWN, respect through all these years. We fought the battles, earned the throne. Every inch of glory we now own. TCN docked down to Plat 3 dust. While they crumble in our glow we trust. GJs to the warriors, fought so hard. Their efforts all played, none left barred. But we hold our heads so high we gleam. Dynasty reigns, we live the dream. Rising higher with every test. In the halls of valor we are blessed. No challenge too great, no mountain too steep. Our destiny and victories we keep. Victories ours, let the banners wave. Celebrating hard, champ so brave. Too salty to GT40, our cheers. NEFTI, NEWN, respect through all these years. We fought the battles, earned the throne. Every inch of glory we now own. TCN dock down to Plat 3 dust. While they crumble in our glow we trust. GG's to the warriors fought so hard. Their efforts all played, none left barred. But we hold our heads so high we gleam. Dynasty reigns, we live the dream. We live the dream. Rising higher with every test. In the halls of valor we are blessed. No challenge too great, no mountain too steep. Our destiny in victories we keep. Victories ours, let the banners wave. Celebrating hard, champ so brave. To salty to GT40, our cheers. NEFTI, NEWN, respect through all these years. We conquered the game, climbed to the top. LVT's Dynasty can't be stopped. TCN went down, we reign supreme. Plat 3's your new nightmare, not just a dream. Victory's ours, let the banners wave. Celebrating hard, champ so brave. To salty to GT40, our cheers. NEFTI, NEWN, respect through all these years. We fought the battles, earned the throne. Every inch of glory we now own. TCN docked down to Plat 3 dust. While they crumble in our glow we trust. GJ's to the warriors fought so hard. Their efforts all played, none left barred. But we hold our heads so high we gleam. Dynasty reigns, we live the dream. Rising higher with every test. In the halls of valor we are blessed. No challenge too great, no mountain too steep. Our destiny and victories we keep. Victories ours, let the banners wave. Celebrating hard, champ so brave. Too salty to GT40, our cheers. NEFTI, NEWN, respect through all these years. We fought the battles, earned the throne. Every inch of glory we now own. TCN dock down to Plat 3 dust. While they crumble in our glow we trust. GG's to the warriors fought so hard. Their efforts all played, none left barred. But we hold our heads so high we gleam. Dynasty reigns, we live the dream. We live the dream. Rising higher with every test. In the halls of valor we are blessed. No challenge too great, no mountain too steep. Our destiny in victories we keep. Victories ours, let the banners wave. Celebrating hard, champ so brave. To salty to GT40, our cheers. NEFTI, NEWN, respect through all these years.
Alright guys, what's going on? This is Liza and I'm doing a voiceover for Heck's video for New Nation and Salty. So I'm going to go ahead and get started watching this. I haven't watched any of this yet, and full disclosure, I don't remember much about these wars. So looks like getting started here. He's going to be going into Bishop. I think this is path 6 in section 1 with Warlock, so probably just a bunch of parrying for infection. Medium light combos. Looks like he's running collar tech, which is always good. And yeah, special 2 should... Oh man, I miss power backs working this way. 2 special 2 should do it. And yeah, Warlock is just really, really good. Next fight here is going to be Punisher. Oh, maybe this is section 2. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, this looks like section 2. So on this node, he's going to use Deathless Danos. Goal here is to pretty much just not let him throw 2 special ones like into your block, or 2 specials into your block, because the second one will be unblockable. So I think he's just going to go ahead and try to push him red here. Ooh, almost killed him. Obviously running an invuln. And yeah, he should be pretty much dead after this, so... Alright, let's see here. Next fight. Still on New Nation. Okay, this looks like Bullseye. This might be the Bullseye boss. No, it's not. I don't remember much about what nodes these are. Hold on, actually, I think there's a little note down here about it. Oh, you know what? I bet this is Conflictor. I bet, yep, this is Conflictor and Prowess Puncture. Bishop actually is one of the champions that got done the absolute worst by the power back change. Like, he just got obliterated by that change. He doesn't benefit from them at all anymore, so a lot of fights he used to be able to do, he's really not going to be good for anymore. Okay, this looks like the Salty War. This was actually the most exciting war of the season. This is going to be a Domino. Looks like he's splitting path 9 in section 1. Yeah, so this should have Power Focus 1 and Hazard Shift. Insult to Injury, which doesn't matter for Omega Sentinel. And here he's just going to kind of play around the Incinerate phase, which is very smart. Heck is very good with Omega Sentinel. I used to assign this matchup to him quite a bit, like when he was still using his 6-star. And Domino's here, this is pretty good placement, because with Domino, you know, every time she crosses a threshold of power, she can go lucky and evade and be annoying, so, you know, it can be a little bit obnoxious. But here, Heck is going to get lucky, actually, and not have her proc lucky once. And throw the special 3. Some people use the special 2 with Omega Sentinel. Heck, I know, is a big special 3 fan, which is good. It's safer. It's, you know, pretty much just guaranteed debuffs, guaranteed damage. And you can see rank 3 Omega Sentinel, Domino is just going to melt from 1 special 3. So, very good. He's going to move on now. Let's see where he's going in section 2. This will be a surprise. I feel like... Yeah, I feel like he's going to go path 1. Okay. So, he's going to do Korg. I don't remember if he's going to use Bishop or Omega Sentinel here. And this war, while we're on the subject of it, was really exciting. Salty had the best season out of anyone this last season as far as attack bonuses go. I think they had like 8 deaths the entire season, which was comparable to, or maybe less than that. The season before this, we only put up 6 deaths total as an alliance, but we just lost some unfortunate wars, and that's basically what happened to Salty. And I don't want to spoil it, but I don't think Heck shows the score at the end. Oh, he's going to use Bishop here. Here the strategy is just avoid double dash backs. That's pretty much it. But this is actually going to end in a 0-0 tie. And we realized pretty early on that that was a possibility based on the way that Salty was playing and the way that we were playing. We knew that it was possible that this was going to happen, and we basically readjusted a bunch of our fight plans. Had like changed quite a few attackers, like decided who was going to fight when, like who could, you know, adjust time the most for their fight, and we ended up winning this war 0-0, pretty comfortably actually as far as time goes. So Heck definitely playing his part here. This Sauron, Omega Sentinel is really good here. Lady Deathstrike would be another really good option. Basically, he goes unblockable on his own. And on top of that, the node, if he regens like 10 times, he's going to go unblockable, and he regens a lot like from your basic attacks. So yeah, Omega Sentinel is a great option. Lady Deathstrike is another great option. The only issue with Lady Deathstrike here is that she, her armor gets eaten by Buffet. That's a little bit annoying, but Heck is really, really good at fighting Sauron. I have had him probably fight Sauron more than anyone else in my battle group. I feel like I always just send him to Sauron because he's really good at managing the unblockable and like anticipating it. He knows when it's coming. And we have died to Saurons before. So here we go. He's unblockable again. Heck saw it coming. Can't surprise him. And here it looks like he's just going to close out the fight. So really good fight. Moving up here now. This is Bullseye again. I believe this is a Bullseye boss, and I believe Heck is going to have a horseman for this fight. So Bishop, you know, he was our go-to for Bullseye bosses, and yeah, with and just Bullseye in general, pretty much anywhere on the map. Unfortunately, with Bishop getting absolutely destroyed by the power back nerf, I don't know that we're going to be sending him anymore. Maybe to bosses, but yeah, there are other places that we would send him to, and that's probably just not going to happen. But anyway, really good fights from Heck. Again, we won both of those wars, played pretty badly against NEWN, played really well against Salty. So, alright, that is it.
Hello boys and girls, thank you Heck for another opportunity to give some sultry British overtones for what is War 7 against SGA, with Bright and Bushy tailed after an amazing, very epic Donut v Salty. We've got a team of Deathless Danos, Bishop and Warlock today, and we're starting with Path 3 against good old classic Venom. Deathless Danos is a tactic attacker. I'm currently watching it on my tablet, so I can do the voice note over the phone. Technology of today and all that. Hopefully you can't hear it in the background too much. Aim of this fight is don't get hit. I presume we've got an invulnerability boost here. Venom can hit extremely hard on this node. He does catch people out. We've seen more deaths here than we should have done in the past. Not necessarily from our dear LVT teammates, I'm just talking about in general. But yeah, this can be very dangerous. Use the unstoppable, the counter punch thing to finish him off there. And we move on to the second fight. I'm a lucky boy. I think I've got 6 or 7 fights to commentate today. So yeah, sorry in advance. You have to listen to me for that amount of time. We're going to heal up, move swiftly on to Kindred, which we are also taking with Deathless Danos. Doesn't really matter that we've got class disadvantage here. It's a tactic fight, which just makes shit really easy. It's going to mean also, because of withers and all that, Mystic Dispersion isn't an issue. So using a Cosmic against a Mystic here really doesn't really do anything. I forgot how to speak. I've just finished the night shift, so yeah, I'm talking a bit like a disabled person at the minute. Last video, heck allowed me to do. I came up with an epic dad joke. I can't think of any on the fly here, so you're just going to have to put up with me in general for this. There's no need for tactic fights to play Kindred how he needs to be played. The only difficulty is he can become stun immune, which, you know, makes Thanos fall down using his chain into stun, into heavy and whatnot. But life is all good. We're going to kill him in a minute. Have a special ready for when we get to the root phase. And there we go. Let's throw the heavy, get out of the way. Special 3 is going to finish it off. You have to wait for the root to be established before you throw, otherwise Kindred will just survive it. So, bit like that, but the burst damage finished him off. Bishop here, I didn't even notice what node it is. I think this is node 6. We've got Warlock here, full power back boosts. Being this is War 7, or kind of essentially War 8, Kabam hadn't yet screwed us up by nerfing all the power back boosts. So again, the standard Warlock play, special 2 with infection up into power boost, into tech power backs is going to be the play here. Finish him off. Another special 2, big suicides, and he dead. Moving to the final fight of Path 6 here is Punisher 2099. Thanos comes back for another return here. Yeah, there's nothing really to this fight. We don't really shut Punisher down. His second special will be unblockable, so the aim of the game is either to eat it and we won't die, or just have him pretty much dead before he gets a chance to throw it, to be honest. I think we're going to plan to just eat it here, and it won't be that big a deal. Or we push into special 3, and that won't hurt either. There we go, he's dead, doesn't get a chance to throw. Heck does good. I can't remember what minis we are taking, but there are some of them. So we've got Dazzler on, I think this is node 44 here, with Warlock again. No, this is node 41, sorry, I just noticed the power focus 2 on the node. Check me out knowing my stuff. Working it on the fly and all that. This was a decent season. I actually died once. I had a really horror fight, which made me very sad. But on the whole, it was a decent season. I won't spoil where we end up, but people already know, I think, anyway. But yeah, heck, building some extra power there by getting punched in the face, knowing that he won't die, so that's all good. Dazzler dead, and we move to the boss fight against Bullseye with Bishop, who won't be ramped up because he didn't have a fight beforehand, but because it's boss node and we can build for power, it doesn't really matter. Got full suicides running, power start 1 as well. Or did we? We definitely didn't do a fight with him beforehand, so yeah, no, I think this is the case. We're just going with big prowess, big power backs. I was just confused because Bishop's showing the won on his pre-fight, but oh fuck it, I don't know. Whatever. Fact of the matter is, another big special 2 here. It's going to finish Bullseye off, and that's all you've got from me. Thanks again, Heck, and see you guys soon. Bye.
Yo, welcome back to Heck's YouTube Super War Alliance video thing that he does at the end of the season, which is super cool. Today we're matching DD13, or for this stint of the war video, we're matching DD13. And we have Magneto here versus Vox. Vox is metal, so he ain't gonna do nothing. Magneto low-key hitting pretty hard. Even as a 6-star, low-key kind of hits pretty hard on those heavies. If that heavy crits, that red damage, low-key kind of pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure the game plan here is just get to SP3 and then just win the game. I mean, it is Magneto, so that's like 99.100% of his fights. So, yeah, the GOAT, absolutely insane. Magneto, that is. Heck, also the GOAT, but we continue. The rest of the team is Warlock and, you know, as usual, Bishop, the best Bishop player in all of Marvel Contest Champions Tier 1 Alliance War. This is the build-up fight. He has 3, 4, 5, 6 fights today. However, it looks like one of the recordings failed, which is a little annoying, but we still the GOAT, and he solos it because Heck is absolutely amazing. But really, this is just a build-up fight. We're not using Bishop until Bullseye boss anyways. So this is basically just get to Special 2, end the fight while I'm at Special 2, and be the GOAT. So, like, this is pretty okay, but you know what? That works. Finishing at Special 1 is fine, because then you just use an advanced power boost, and that's actually probably better. But, anywho, now we're fighting Bishop on defense, because fuck Bishop. Sorry if that is not allowed. Heck, I apologize. I will try to keep it family friendly from here on. But, Warlock, the GOAT. This is a nothing ode. Just don't let him throw specials, and he's going to be getting power drained because DD13 is not big brain and didn't place without willpower. So every time we place a stun debuff and I have infection up, Heck has infection up, he's going to be power draining. So as you can see, Bishop is not getting any specials because Bishop is stupid and Warlock is good. And now first special 2 down, second special 2 down. God, I wish power backs worked the way that they used to. But low-key, healthy change for the game. Anyways, we don't need to get into all that. But here is Joe Fixit. Joe Fixit, not too much going on. You don't want to let him through the Special 1 and then a bunch of blocked hits and then the specials are unblockable and then you might get hit by one. But even if we do get hit by one, low-key, not the end of the world, because Warlock has the armor, and specials can't crit when he has the armor up. But this is going to be basically the same game plan, but we can parry heavy here, so he'll be getting power drained 100% of the time instead of only while he's stunned. But here, back to a Special 2, actually, back to a Special 3, and this Special 3, I'm going to bet you, kills, because Warlock Special 3 hits pretty hard. Let's see. Warlock giving Joe the big suck, and that thing is dead. Let's see how much, 169k? That's a fatty Special 2. Golly. But, anyways, moving on, I believe there is a mini-boss here, which is Northstar on node 42, before they changed it in the new war map. But, anyways, this is basically, I think, just the same as the last 2 fights, is just advanced power boost, try to power drain him if we can, knock down before the Special 2, and then just dex into the heavy. There is one eye open on this node, but it's not like it's going to matter a ton, because right here, parry heavy, turtle, and then dex into Special 2, and then it's just going to be the same exact thing as soon as we get back to another Special 2. So, wait, and, oh, we don't throw the Special 2. Oh, maybe we wanted to parry heavy first? Is that what the idea is here, Heck? There we go. Parry heavy, and then special 2. And wow, that is so much damage. Holy heck. Get it? Holy heck. Anyways, I think that is... wait. Yeah, I think that's... Oh no. It said the recording failed, but heck, I'm looking at it. What the heck is this? I did it again. Pun 100% absolutely intended there. You guys are saying it. Oh, the suspense. Oh, never mind. That's unfortunate. But, anyways, goodbye.
Jen placed he grew with such grace. Silk's her weapon in this chase. Makes the enemies lose face. In every battle she sets the pace. Coney's falling way behind. His strategy's hard to find. Jen's the star we all remind. His game unravels like a twine. She's the queen with tiger's claw. In her moves we stand in awe. Coney tries but he's too raw. Jen with silk will always draw. Every wind she lights the way. In her realm she holds the sway. Coney watches in dismay. Jen's the one who saves the day. She leads us through the darkest night, guiding us with every fight. Coney's lost, that's just our place. Jen brings victory with pure might. She's the queen with tiger's claw. In her moves we stand in awe. Coney tries but he's too raw. Jen with silk will always draw. She's the queen with tiger's claw. In her moves we stand in awe. Coney tries but he's too raw. Jen with silk will always draw.
Alright guys, this is Ray. I'm one of Heck's teammates. I'm going to be commentating the FAE war. So Heck's bringing his favorite champion, S99, to this war. First fight up is Manthing on Node 5. This is just a combo him down with basics fight, pretty much. And he has right back at it, so there's going to be no debuffs basically the entire time. And you actually have to constantly knock him down because of the protection. But this is a pretty easy fight because, well, S99 can't gain buffs, and if you can't gain buffs, Man-Thing is pretty much an arena fight.
halfway down, pretty much. The fight's pretty simple. You got off a really nice SP2 there. Timed perfectly the SP2 so that it would be while protection was down, but also right back at it, the debuff immunity had already gone off. It helps out a little bit for time, although I don't think we were pushing time in this war specifically. We just wanted to go deathless, and actually I have no idea if we did go deathless, but I think so. Second fight is Sassy on the second node, on node 14. On, what is this? Oh, this is path 8. So, yeah, this fight has nothing. Once you get the exhaustion up, Sassy can't gain any Wrath of Tanarak stacks, like rage things, and then it's super easy to keep it paused because Sassy's tactic, so anytime that S99 hits him, it pretty much pauses the buffs. You basically don't need to do much here, except hit him. It's a easy fight as well, and Help would never die here. I think this node has something like increased attack per buff, but it's, well, I mean, Sassy can't gain any buffs, so it'll be just fine. It'll be over in a second. Yeah. Spidey 99 is like one of the best counters, probably the best to Sassy, even with the addition of champions like, I don't know, Titania, and who's not, like, Spidey 99 is still so solid, pretty much. It's just basically like another 10 seconds maybe to finish him off of the ruptures ticking, and it'll be over. And on to the next fight, which is this Sersi, maybe? This Sersi does have Rich Get Richer, so this one has a lot more to it. She's always going to have the more buffs than S99 because of the glancing, because of her transmutation buffs. But the Wither will basically do the work. It'll reverse the Rich Get Richer, so you just hit her block. Once glancing isn't up, you'll be able to build up ruptures, and then reversing the Rich Get Richer will make her take constant bursts of damage when she gets to 0 power. So here we go. Now he starts getting the ruptures up, and it's basically just a matter of keeping everything paused by dexing, and eventually she'll just go down. She'll just take down from the ruptures and from the bursts. Yeah. Here will be the first burst, with probably, oh wait, no. You would have to actually wait out. I think you can't push her over a bar of power with the glancing up. Otherwise the burst won't trigger because the glancing will lower the ability accuracy. That was a fantastic use of an invuln to make sure that you get more power. And I don't know what that was, like 4 bursts in a row just because he pushed her over a bar of power, and then Rich Get Richer pushed her below, and then he kept pushing her over and under, which was very nice to see. Alright, and it's over. And on to the last fight of the war, which is node 37, I think it is he's taking. This Photon, yeah. So S99 is just great for Photon because once you remove Dex, S99 can still evade, and then like once Photon goes into pure light, it doesn't actually stop him from being able to evade or pause his debuffs or anything like that. So, and then Despair will do the work to make sure that the regen is taken care of. So this fight, Heck's taken a bunch of times. I'm sure he's taken previously in this season. I just haven't seen all the wars yet, but it's pretty much just it's a free fight for Heck. He's literally the GOAT with S99. And here we go. I'm curious to know if he actually uses a strategy of taking hits to the face with the invuln to build up more power. Is one of my favorite strategies as well, but we'll see. Yeah, there it is pretty much. The Regent does nothing because of despair. He could push her over a bar of power right now and be able to dex the SP1 no problem. Also, the fact that she keeps triggering the power gains, anytime she triggers it, like, because of the wither, it actually it takes away her power instead of giving her. There you saw that it pushed her all the way to 0, so it made a burst, one of S99's rupture bursts, basically. And yeah, anytime that the placebo buff from the node, there's a timer right next to the wither. Once that expires, then she gains a power gain, and the wither will make sure that instead of gaining power, she basically gets straight to 0 power. And we're almost over, but yeah, and this is the last fight of the war, so great job from Heck. I think we won this war, and on to the next one.
Alright, hey everyone, this is East to West. I'm going to be doing the voiceover for the last war of the season for Heck here. Season 55, War 12, and starting off we have this Node 6 Isophene. He's taking it with the GOAT, Spider-Man 2099, the best Spidey 2099 player in the history of the game, right here. And yeah, I don't know too much about Isophene. As a defender, you know, I'm in charge of, along with another officer, Ray, of like tracking stats for the entire season, and these are the first guys who have ever placed her before. I don't think she's a particularly good defender at all. She's pretty much just used for offense and pretty much only used as a servant counter as well, but she's got some good abilities. But yeah, clearly not a very good defender because that took no time at all. That was incredibly fast even for a Spidey 2099 fight. Doing some boost changing over real quick. I haven't watched any of this video, by the way. I'm just going straight in, recording for the first time. But yeah, I think we're going to be taking this Havok on node 15 next. It looks like he'll be using Warlock. Yeah, this should be he's even got Warlock ad Resontum. Is that supposed to be like resonate and you misspelled it? Okay. Well, he's got his Warlock mastery set up. I'm assuming like you know, the Bleeding Poison masteries, recoil, maybe max recoil. I'm not sure what he's running here, but yeah, this is a nothing fight for Warlock. All you gotta do is get yourself up to that special 2 and the fight will be over. This war is post power back nerf, so he's only gonna be able to get, yeah, about that much power back from it, but that's okay. That did more than enough damage, and you know, I feel like he might end up killing him with combos before he gets up to another special 2. No. He'll drop one more special 2. He definitely didn't need it though, man. Warlock, he just hits hard, and he's such an underrated tech, you know, god. Very good arguments for rank 4 just as an attacker, you know, for a war setting. You know, he's not the best in BGs, but for war, yeah, way up there. Okay, so next up, I think another Spidey fight, maybe? I can't even remember who he was going up against. Ah, yeah, Nefaria here. Nefaria, another one of those champs where, not really a defender. The most difficult thing about fighting him is that his special 1, it's like really difficult to dex. You just need to, especially if you instinctually like dodge the first hit, you end up getting clipped by the second one quite a bit. So that's really the only thing I can think of as like a reason to put him on defense. But yeah, I think just with Warlock you can kind of prevent him from ever getting to a special if you want. And it looks like Heck is sort of doing that. But yeah, there's a special. Yeah, just block the whole thing. Doesn't deal a lot of damage. The chip damage is kind of annoying. He landed the intercept already, and he drops his special 2. Last hit doesn't have the fury with it. It's into the protection, but you know, not a big deal. Warlock is super tanky as well, so you can kind of take some risk going for those intercepts. He was going for the relic intercept, which is smart, very safe to do. Pretty much a free intercept without any risk. But it doesn't land. He gets the normal one, drops another special 2, nice little 24, 25k crit right there at the end. And yeah, a couple combo hits would have been able to drop whatever special he had at the end and take him down. Pretty sure at this point in the war, we already know that we won the war, but that's not the point. We knew we were going to win the war. We had to not die this war at all, because at the time being, TCN was ranked number 1, we're ranked, and we were tied, I believe, with NEWN for rank 2. And they had died, like, towards the beginning of their war, NEWN, and whatever war they were doing. Really unfortunate. Apparently it was a disconnect, and you hate to see that, but we're tied on attack bonus lost, right? So we just have to donut this entire war in order to get second, and then potentially get war champ if TCN ends up getting docked. Which, I don't know. I guess I won't spoil anything in case he adds something to the end, but yeah, so anyways, this is a fairly slow fight for Spidey, you know, losing a lot of the debuffs every time Manthing dashes forward, but there's pretty much no risk of dying here, so Spidey, he's just a champ that is always going to find himself with, you know, in the meta of war, I feel like. And here, going for the special 3 instead of the special 2. Might have been just an accident, you know, I'm not exactly sure why you were going to go special 3 here, thinking the slow was going to fall. Oh, well, you do get the stun, actually. I didn't even think about that. Since when does it stun? I did not know that about a special 3. I guess I never really see it, because having a slow attached to your special 3 isn't the best piece of, it's not the best slow in the world, you know? It doesn't come in handy quite often, so I don't see the special 3 a lot. I did not know it stunned. That's kind of cool. So yeah, land another intercept there, and then melt him with the special 2. Under 2-minute fight, you know, that's not the worst in the world. That node usually ends up being kind of slow, without being able to place debuffs there. Lots of champs have damage associated with that, so you can put a defender there that usually has a weakness to debuffs like Manthing does, so under 2 minutes, that's not bad though. Okay. Next up, we have Spiral on node 40. I'm assuming this fight is also with Spidey 2099. Spiral, as far as I know, her only regen is maybe from hitting her block when she has Dancing Blades. I'm not really sure, so I think this should be like a nothing node for her. As long as you're not dealing energy damage of any kind, then there shouldn't be any worry here. So yeah, just parry heavy a few times, getting those exhaustions up, and because every time you make contact with her, you're getting those placebos that are trying to be placed on you, but you're immune to them. He's going to be causing his debuffs all the time. That's why he's so good for this tactic, even though he's not a tactic, you know, attacking, right? He's not decay, but he's really good against Sugar Pill. And yeah, just parry heavy over and over again, and get up to these special 2s, and she's going to melt. It's also, parry heavy is also nice just to never accidentally throw that second light and end up getting passively stunned by those Dancing Blades. It's just a good way to make sure that never happens, you know? And yeah, just blocking these special ones, not even bothering with the dex, because, you know, Heck is just such a smart and safe war player. He's not going to do anything stupid like that, trying to dex it for no reason. And yeah, just one more parry heavy, get to this special 2, and this will probably end it here if I had to guess. I'm just going to bait out this special 1 real quick. Also, very much like Heck, to bait the special super early, even though it may not be necessary, but you might as well. We gotta be safe this war, you know? Doesn't matter, our time does not matter. I think MIB already did like 12 deaths or something like that. So yeah, time not a big factor here, and that'll be the end of this war video. I don't know if he's adding anything else, like rewards or something, but yeah. Maybe he'll just cut this, I don't know. Good job, Heck.